Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading, Aries, and it's already looking really interesting here, right? And so we have Judgment here, and we have the Mirror. I feel like somebody, you, most likely, but you know, this could be your person's energy, right? Or somebody close, right? But I feel like you are like waking up to your own like intuition or your own perception of how you see something. I feel like you are seeing something clearly here. Yeah. And it could have been a kind of a breakthrough, like, wow, okay, now I understand, or something like that. Yeah. And as I said, it could be an awakening. And because we have Judgment here, right? And we also have the Phoenix. I feel like over here in this Mirror, the perception, which means your perceptions are correct. I feel like you are could have had an awakening, or your intuition's higher, you're trusting it, because we also have the Lady here, and she is the High Priestess. Yeah, embodiment. I feel like you are embodying these energies, but I feel like something, you might want a new beginning with somebody. I feel like that's what you want. Yeah, because the Phoenix is showing up here in the Mirror. I feel like you could be looking in the mirror and going, wow, I really kind of want this, right? And Desire showing up here. This card talks about like going after like what you really desire. It can talk about finally maybe accepting. Let's see what they say about that, because that's it's not just plain old desire. No, it's not. Everybody knows what plain old desire is. I hope they do. And this is, desire must not be destroyed. It must be purified. It must not be left to decline, but be transformed. Yeah, you left something that you left something here that maybe you didn't trust it, or there's somebody here you're not with that you probably want to be with. I feel like maybe you weren't understanding your intuition entirely. Maybe somebody is fated for you, but you weren't really getting it. That happens. Let me turn this heater off, you guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. So there's somebody here that I feel like you're having an awakening. You had an awakening about, yeah. And I feel like you are saying to yourself, I can't leave this to be undone or unfulfilled. I'm pretty sure here with this desire showing up there. Wow, this is a trip. It says desire must not be destroyed. It must be purified. It must not be left to decline, but be transformed. Your energy itself is desire. To be against it means being against yourself and every other thing. That's totally true. I feel like you are realizing here that you didn't have the courage, or you were like not trusting your own intuition, and that's it. When you don't trust your intuition, you almost betray yourself. Yeah, I wish people would wake up and have an intuition about, but they need to hear facts though, and they're not showing the facts about what's going on. No, hell no. You have to really look. But let's get back to this. We have Love Call, the Dragonfly, and Cupid's Arrow. Yeah, this is have faith, love is coming, a surprise invitation. Yeah, I feel like you're going to contact this person because we have the Love Call with it. And that is contacting somebody. That's you're in love with somebody. And be lighthearted with the Dragonfly, finding out things coming to light, adapting, changing. I feel like you are adapting, and maybe you are bringing something to light. You could be saying, you could be telling somebody something here like, well, I got to go here because for some, maybe you're just, for some, maybe you're leaving a situation, but this is some, I feel like you've grown, Aries, you have. So let's see what we have for you guys. Let's see what we have for Aries. Ten of Wands, this was a burden for you. Probably to take action. You could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. King of Cups is here. The Queen of Wands is here. That could be you. King of Swords is here. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, possibly. And we have the Ten of Swords reversed. The Eight of Wands. This is change. And this Dragonfly card talks about change. This is in your outcome. You look like you're changing your life. And even if you are not changing your life entirely, there's major growth here and expansion in your personal life or within, right? Your intuition is, your higher consciousness has really risen. But I feel like this could have been a major burden for you. Ten of Wands. I feel like you were ignoring your intuition. It looks like you were trying to stay in some type of a situation that wasn't really working and you kind of knew it. Let's see. The Knight of Wands, that could be you. Four of Swords. I feel like you have been like in major introspection, and that introspection itself has been burdening. Like you had to take a good look at yourself about choices or about maybe a relationship. And in the past, we have possibly the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Wands, and neither, I mean, you are not the King of Pentacles. So we have everybody's energy here, right? All four elements, but this could just be embodiment because we have it here, the Lady, embodiment. The Star. Yeah, you want a new beginning with somebody and you're trying to have faith about it. And hope. Well, let's see what else we have. And this could be healing. Yeah, either you're healing or you want to heal a situation with somebody else or both. For me, it looks like both. And we have the Strength card and the Hanged Man. This could be Leo maybe. Pisces is the Hanged Man. The Two of Pentacles here. You could be wondering about somebody else's courage, possibly. Maybe this is your own, but I have a feeling you are like wondering, going back and forth, if somebody's going to have courage, possibly about a choice you're making with the Gemini card, with the Lovers, rather. And the High Priestess is here. This is you trusting your intuition. It could be Pisces and Scorpio. Wow. You're making a decision and a choice. The Lovers is here with the King of Swords. And the Hermit is here, so you've already, the light is already in the lantern. You know here, intuitively, what you want. And I feel like you could have been like maybe in, real introspection here. The Four of Swords is here. In your environment is the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. You're making a decision for a new beginning with somebody that you really believe in. You could be married to somebody. We have the Knight of Pentacles now. This could be, this might be an earth sign. We have the King here, the Knight. This could be in your chart for some of you guys. Yeah, you can never go just by the sun sign. Let's see what else we have. Ten of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords. This is your hope or your desire, or are you just doing this? And remember, this desire card talks about don't leave your desires like waiting, or don't leave something unattended that you really desire, that you really want, because you're just destroying your own path, your own happiness. I feel like you know that. That's what I mean. There's a major awakening in this reading. You look like you want to rebuild with somebody, and this is an escape, the Seven of Swords. Page of Swords. You're really thinking of escaping from a situation here. I feel like you are wondering here, Aries, how somebody might take it. Possibly here. If you either sacrifice them. And the Eight of Wands is in the outcome. We have the Empress with it. Yeah, this is change that you really want. And that you deserve. And that I feel like you are going for this. I feel like you are wondering here, if I escape a situation, whatever that may be, I wonder if I can rebuild with so-and-so. Maybe it's Pisces. It could be anybody here. So let's see, what time is it? Let's go ahead and do the gypsy spread. And we're just going to do it in this reading. We're not going to have an extended today. No, we're not. That way you guys can get you can see. Sometimes I do the gypsy oracle spreads in the extended. Usually they are in the extended. But let's see, today we're going to do it here. And let's see what we have between Aries and their person. Show me the energy between Aries and their person. We have the Death card in the heart of the matter with the Surprise card. I feel like you have learned with the Scholar that you're in love with somebody else and you want an ending with somebody else. Now, this card doesn't usually talk about transformation too much. Here's, the Devil, and he's flying up the Death card. For some it might, but this could be a transformation with this person that is your wish here. We have despair in the past and somebody who thought maybe they were going to end up single here or maybe divorced for some. Because I believe that this pleasure seeker card, it talks about the same thing it talks about in this desire. These kids are out enjoying themselves, singing in the street. They're college students. And they've been on, studying for exams. They're out of school. But this is somebody who has been like suppressing usually their joy. And now they're like, I'm taking it. I feel like this person was either, your person could have been realizing this in the past. That maybe they were going to be alone here because you were like going after what you really desire. I feel like they could have been thinking that. They could have been in despair about that. I'm not sure that you've done that. I feel like that they were in despair about it. Let's get one more card. The Foe, because of a third party. That's what that card is. Unless there's somebody here who's just being mean or some type of maybe meddling, but usually this third party energy. Yeah, you've changed your mind about somebody. It looks like you're like maybe for some in a union that just kind of wasn't really bringing you joy, possibly. You have the Frivolity card twice. And the Surprise card is in the heart of the matter. This surprise, the man is here. He put the nets out for crabs or whatever, or shrimp, right? Shellfish. And what he caught is a surprise. So I feel like you woke up or you had an awakening here. Yeah, you learned this with the Scholar. You could have been really in your intuition about this. I feel like you have been, and you've gone through this, like, you could have woken up to your feelings for somebody, and then after that, just kind of woken up your higher consciousness because of it. Like, wow, yeah. Journey card. So the obstacle here is the Journey card. This is an ending and a new beginning. He's going on a new journey and leaving something behind where he lives, But the Soldier is here, the obstacle. This is usually about loving it and love him and leave him. It's about the soldier, right? Who, impregnates, a girl in Spain because he's there, right? He's in Spain, but he lives in, Ireland or something like that. So here's the Frivolity card. The obstacle here is that you have changed your mind and you want to end some type of a journey with somebody. It could be on how to tell them, but I feel like it's more like, yeah, you figured out what's really good for you. So the obstacle here is that I feel like you have to end one cycle to be with somebody else. And in the outcome is the Money card, the Sorrow card. You look like you're telling somebody goodbye, and the Disgrace or the Misfortune card. This is the Tower. There's a breakup here for somebody. And the Money card, it talks about breaking up with somebody. Here's this woman in sorrow, right? But breaking up with somebody for something that you feel is more favorable to you with the Money card. I mean, it can be about money, but, and maybe you are like dealing with misfortune here with the money card. What I mean by that is maybe you're leaving a situation where there was abundance, but there's not the love that you want there. No, the servant's card. Yeah, and this is, for me, it's an ending, and now you are kind of, you want to try with somebody else, the servant's card, or somebody is a housewife, house husband, something like that. But I feel like you want to try with somebody else. Yeah, the servant card. Like you want to maybe you felt like a servant with this person. You could have too. And the sorrow card came out again. Yeah. You might even be grieving this person that you might want to leave. It looks like you really want to leave a situation. For somebody else you feel like is more suitable. Kind of looks like that way. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Yeah, God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.